I just got this one, Michael. So.
You want to?
Yeah.
You want me to frame you up?
Yeah, you can look. We're here at the Field Athletic Complex on the campus of Central Maine Community College as Muncie Media brings you college soccer tonight, men's game here. We're with Alfie Bashford, the captain of the men's team this year. Alfie, let's take a look overall at the team. How was preseason going? You're playing some tough competition here in the preseason.
Yeah, the schedule is definitely a tough one. We've come out with 2 wins and a draw, so heading into this game undefeated, it's always a bonus. Yeah.
Another good in-state opponent in Husson College, a Division III team. And you guys have matched up well against the Division III teams you've played this year. And I think what Coach wants to do is he wants to get you against some iron early on. And then as you go into YSCC play, you'll be well tested.
That's it, yeah. We know that the teams that we're coming up against, and we have come up against, have been tough opposition. But we just try and take it game at a time, you know. This is going to be another different game to what it was at the weekend. It was a different game the week before that. So we just take everything in our stride. We've done a bit of research on every team that we've played against, and hopefully we come out with a result again today.
So you must have got lonely over here this past year, because this year you brought some buddies with you.
Oh, yeah. We got Mitch and Matty from, well, pretty much my hometown, really. They're settling in really well. You know, they're loving the life out here. The work and the studies and the football, everything's going really well for them. So I'm really, really pleased for them as well.
Fantastic. Yourself, iffy tonight, nursing an injury, don't want to take a chance in a non-league game. Is that the thinking?
Yeah, I picked up a bit of a knock yesterday in practice, just on the bottom of my foot. Nothing more than a bruised bone, but hopefully in the next 20-30 minutes you'll see me get in. You know, I don't think I'll be sat on the sideline for too long.
So you got a knock, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to give knocks, but I retired from teaching.
That's a good one.
Folks back home.
Mom, Dad, I miss you guys. I'll see you. I know my mum's actually watching this live, actually, so hi, Mum, Dad. He's watching this tomorrow because work in the morning, but there we go, yeah.
Thanks, Alfie Bashford, the fine captain here for the Mustangs. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Rob Kennedy will join us. We'll have the pregame when we come back after this.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Same thing as always. You got the front of the net.
Oh yeah. No.
Little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
And welcome back to Auburn, Maine, the campus of Central Maine Community College. I'm Rob Kennedy, along with Rob Munzing. The Mustangs taking on the Husson University Eagles tonight. Another North Atlantic Conference team making the trip down to Auburn. We've had 3 so far this year. Well, 2 actually. UNE was not an NAC team, but Thomas College, they played on the road. And of course, Maine Maritime was here earlier this season. Now Husson comes to town, and Husson's the unanimous choice for first in the preseason North American Conference East poll. So it'll be a very tough opponent tonight, and that's exactly what this program wants. They want to challenge some great non-conference opponents to get ready for the upcoming YSCC schedule.
Yeah, exactly what Alfie was relating to us here, Rob, in the early going. You know, they've done this for a couple of years now. It's really paid off well for them, as, you know, they built this program up to one of the great programs in the YSCC, and they do it, and they have the great benefit, Rob. You know this well as I, that we're lucky to have these Division III teams here in the state of Maine that the Mustangs and others can compete against here to warm up for the regular season.
Yeah, it's great to have the teams from the state come down here, especially those, as you mentioned, high-quality D3 teams. And Husson certainly fits that bill. They were conference runners-up last season. They lost to SUNY Poly 2-1 in double overtime. Won the NAC title in 2022, and last year 13-5-3, knocked off Thomas and Maine Farmington. Speaking of good Maine teams on the way to the NAC finals overall, they're 1-0-1 this season. Last played on Sunday, knocked off Wentworth down on Com Ave in Boston. Daniel Noguera goal in the 78th minute was the difference in that game. And last Friday, a draw against USM. So that's their record on the season. The Mustangs 1-0-1 officially on the year. They're coming off a win on the road against Thomas, 1-0 last Friday. And they fought back from a goal down on 2 occasions to salvage a 2-2 draw with UNE on August 22nd overall. So both teams coming in with 1-0-1 records. It's not officially a friendly tonight because the game is countable for Central Maine, but it is not countable. It's a scrimmage for Husson University. So each team will approach this game differently. It's non-conference for Central Maine, of course, and that's why you may not see a lot of Alfie tonight. And Raimondo Labota as well, nursing a knock too. No serious injuries, but he may see limited action and maybe not see much action at all tonight.
Alfie's got us talking like him now, Rob. You just used knock as well. That's great.
I like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. One familiar face in that Husson lineup to Munzing media viewers, and he's right out in the middle of the circle right now. That's Josh Netto. He's a grad student, fifth-year player for Husson University, and we saw him play quite a bit in Munzing media for the Halldale Bulldogs.
Yeah.
He and Akira Warren certainly teamed up quite a bit to score tons of goals for that Halldale team. And Akira's up at Husson as well. Not playing on the soccer team. Baseball was his #1 sport, but he has done very well there. And Josh playing his 29th game tonight. Really kind of worked his way up too. He didn't play a ton as a freshman, but last year played in 15 games, started 5 of them. And all of his points came last season. Very strong senior year as he's back for his 5th year, missing that 1 season to COVID. Jamie Barr will be the keeper for Husson tonight. He's a first year, getting his first action. The keeper from Aberdeen, Scotland. And it's Gaylor Kazadi playing tonight. He played the second half in the 2-2 draw against Thomas. Freshman from Richmond, Maine, getting the start tonight between the sticks for the Mustangs.
Well, if you're noticing a little difference in our coverage here, we are trying something out tonight. We've elevated a remote control camera. And Chris is running the remote control camera with a joystick. It's like a video game. He's all into it, and he's doing a great job with that. And so we think it's going to give us a little more elevation. Let us know at home, those of you who have watched our games before, if you notice a difference with this camera angle right here. We still have the old camera set up for the interviews that we do and things of that sort, and we'll keep that because we lose the area right in front of us. We can't see it.
So we're underway. Husson wearing the black with the green shorts. They're attacking from right to left. The Mustangs wearing those home whites with the red. They'll attack from left to right. Mustangs, that battle in the midfield. I mentioned Kazadi's in goal tonight. Tiro Nong, Ivan Dominguez, Leandro Auger, Igor Dominguez, Jeremiah Gomez, Massimo Di Pilato, Mitch Cameron, Matty Waters, Mikel Soto, and David Nzouzi in the starting lineup tonight. There's Josh Netto right now. We'll run down the starters in just a moment for Husson. In fact, we'll do that right now as that's out for a throw-in. Barr, the keeper, Pedro Molina, Nico Puerta, Arik Weinstein, Joe Enticknap, Nate Chamberlain, Florian Gasser, Beckett Parkin, Manuka Pereira, Josh Netto, and Silas Montigny. Starting lineup tonight for the Eagles, coached by Carlos Bermudez in his first year. Graduated last year from this Husson team. We've seen him in action before.
Yeah, Carlos came over, introduced himself before the game, thanked us for streaming the game. So we welcome any of the Husson fans in tonight.
Great broadcast up there as well at Husson University, doing an outstanding job in all their sports. That's Di Pilato. Matty Waters back on defense. Does look a little different back there without either Raimundo or Alfie. That long ball knocked down the middle of the pitch. And watch out for Igor Dominguez.
A little less height with those two out.
That's for sure. Pereira had that for a moment. Beckett Parkin, the Bangor native. Ivan Dominguez went clattering into the defender. It's a foul on the Mustangs man. He knocked down Manuka Pereira, and it's a free kick to Husson. Mustangs here tonight. We'll see him again next Thursday. 8 days from now, they'll be welcoming in York County Community College for the first time. They've added soccer this year as their first inaugural season, so 2 new main schools in the YSCC, with UMA last year and York County this year.
Yeah, bodes well for the program's strengths.
Molina's on the back line. He just passed that up. He's a first-team all-conference player. All 3 seasons, in fact, he made first-team all-conference. Here he is right now, heading that ball back toward Beckett Parkin. Igor Dominguez trying to find Ivan Dominguez. And Dominguez was knocked down on the edge of the area.
Boy, that's close, huh?
That is close. I think he's outside. But still a great shot for a great position, rather, for a free kick to take
Yes,
a shot.
it is, yeah. Well, definitely tagged. He was all down.
So we'll see who takes this from about 19 yards. It's not far outside the area at all. In fact, I'm going to take a second look at that when I was kind of seeing where the referee was, if he's pointing to the spot or pointing outside. Saying outside. That's Beckett Parkin, who's right in the middle of that wall. The referee will have to back them up the full 10 yards.
Guys, who's on this side? Riley.
Jeremiah Gomez standing over the ball. And the referee walking off those 10 yards. Up comes David Nzuzi. We've seen an early Nzuzi flip here tonight. He might take this opportunity. He steps over, and the shot by Gomez is quite high. A lot of air into that shot, and opportunity goes by the wayside. Husson wasting no time. Pedro Molina. Back to Jamie Barr. Barr from Aberdeen, Scotland. Way up in the north. You can go further north in Scotland, but not easy to do. At the edge of the area again, and a scrum out there as Auger passes that out wide. There's a shot and a goal! What a tough angle to score for Igor Dominguez, but he snuck it home. And in the 5th minute, it's 1-0. Tremendous shot. Really came out of nowhere, it seemed like, because that seemed like that was going to be covered in the edge of the area. Watch it here. It's a scrum outside the area, but when the ball kicks out wide, Igor has just enough space on the right foot, and yeah, you can't place that any better.
Beautiful shot.
17th goal of his career for Igor Dominguez. He had 14 goals last season. The All-American honorable mention. And the early lead for the home side. And Zuzi. That's played out, and the throw-in stays with Central Maine. Mitch Cameron has a little space. Trying to go up over the top. It's too far, and it'll bounce in. No problem for Jamie Barr. Barr's making his debut tonight. Hasn't played in the first couple of games. 4 goalkeepers on this Husson squad. Barr the first year. And 3 sophomores to go with him. Simon Bermudez played in the opening day draw against USM. Wessel DeWitt played on Sunday. Made 5 saves and a clean sheet win for Husson. Garrett Jordan also on the roster. He got into 5 games last year. But tonight it's Barr. Gomez. That's a good ball up to Nzuzi. And Nzuzi's got Ivan going to goal. And Nzuzi. Oh, great defensive work by Molina. Shielded him right off the ball. And it is a corner kick, though, first of the game. Oh, it is a goal kick, excuse me. Thought the referee was pointing to the corner. That makes the defensive play by Molina even better. That really looked dangerous from Nzuzi when he entered the area, and Molino made short work of him. Molino getting his first game action in. So he hasn't played yet this season. Leandro Auger went down. Here's Mitch Cameron. Trying to play that out wide, and flag is up for offside over here on the near side. But a bright start for the Mustangs. They have the goal and are eagerly digging for a second one. Molina starting from just outside the area. Florian Gasser. Gasser was tackled, taken down, the senior from Switzerland. Gasser last year, College Sports Communications All-Academic All-American. Had the assist in the game-winning goal. That was on Sunday at Wentworth. And Central Maine with the ball back. That's played back. There's Matty Waters. Neto dispossessed him. Eagles playing out wide. Parkin played that back into some serious pressure from Leandro Auger. Gomez stepping up, trying to claim. Turning around nicely was Parkin. Waters played that back, a give and go with Gomez. And up again to step up Molina. He's going to be a tough guy to get around. And foul called on Gomez as Molina was spilled. Molina, senior from Las Rosas, Spain. Coach Bermuda is also from Spain. Several players from Spain on the roster. Alejandro Mora, Nico Puerta, Mario Alvarez, Molina, of course, and Pablo Maroto as well. Played out into touch. It's a throw in for the Eagles. Nate Chamberlain is over there to take it. Parkin. Switching the field near side. And Ticknap is there. That ends up out of play. And a goal kick for the Mustangs. Igor Dominguez, goal in the 5th minute we have so far. Mustangs a rare weekend off for this time of year too. They don't play again until Tuesday. I mentioned that York County game, and the next Saturday, one home, one away. They'll be at Hampshire College on Saturday and home here on Sunday against Berkeley from New Jersey. Yeah, that's a very good program, that Berkeley side. Ivan Dominguez on the run. Can he get there in front of Pereira? Pereira watching Ivan Dominguez. Igor's come up in support. The ball never reaches Igor. It's intercepted. And picked off again by Gomez. Look out! Gomez threw by himself. Turn around the keeper. He did, and he scores. Jamie Barr just orphaned back there inside the area. One-on-one with Jeremiah Gomez, and the striker will win that battle most of the time. It's 2-0. Just kind of watch how this gets through. Played back, just miscommunication on defense, and once Gomez gets through here, Barr came out and did the best he could, but almost got a foot on that. In fact, it did look like he touched that, but didn't quite move that far enough away from Gomez. It's 2-0. We haven't even played 10 minutes. So Gomez scoring his 9th goal. He had a goal in the season opening tie against UNE. And a big goal in the YSCC final victory over Southern Maine Community College last year. He's a guy who's got a nose for the goal.
Sure does.
Couldn't script a better start for Dalton Wing and the Mustangs. And they have the ball again, intercepted by Ivan Dominguez. Over the top, no one there in white. And Jamie Barr has had a tough outing so far, but really can't fault him in either of the goals. One was a perfect shot by Igor Dominguez in the second. Just stranded by himself in the area, facing down Jeremiah Gomez. Neto tried to stab that out of the air and couldn't quite do so. It's a throw in for Central Maine.
Again, one of the things that we get with this little elevation row, we get a nice view down the sidelines now.
Yes, we do. Auger heads that. Molina. That's played out wide by Nico Puerta. Ahead to Neto. Can he get there? Not quite. It came out. Gaylor Kazadi made the stop, alertly coming off his line. Kazadi played the second half in the 2-2 draw against Thomas. Getting the start tonight Trying the 1-2 outside. Florian Gasser is out there. Gasser, number 30. He's knocked down. It'll be a free kick. See, the referee is heading over. He's going to produce a card here.
Not sure. Yeah, one of the other advantages we have here, Rob, is we don't have the players going into the game standing right in front of our camera shot anymore. Now
That's
that
true.
we're up and elevated, so that's another plus. Finding good things about this. I think this is a keeper. We can even go a little bit higher, but I was a little afraid the first time.
And Tignap's going to take the free kick, delivered into the area. Bounces right back to Kazadi on the ricochet.
Strong.
Igor Dominguez up in the air with Tignap. Igor. Noguera watching him. Nope, scratch that. That is 29, not 20, Chamberlain. See, Noguera is more known for scoring goals. Wouldn't expect to see him back there where Chamberlain is. David Nzuzi. And that's a corner for Central Maine. Second corner for the Mustangs. And Nzuzi's over to take it, as usually is the case on this right side. That's headed toward the goal and parried in the air. The whistle blows and a foul called on the Mustangs. Gomez and Dominguez, Ivan Dominguez, both in the area, and making contact with the keeper, Jamie Barr. That's what drew the whistle. Pereira. He's wearing the captain's armband. Molina. Molina, a little trouble, but that smart pass up the touchline. Weinstein. Neto. Good work by the Eagles, rather, to try to weave around the Mustangs' defense. There's something on here now for Husson. Gomez, though, got in the way and made a strong challenge, winning the ball. Took it right away from Nico Puerta. Puerta right back in action, though. He was pursuing Mitch Cameron for the Mustangs. Battle over there on that far touchline, played back to Pereira. Molina starting it up again. Weinstein. Weinstein hails from Valeris, France. 11 games last season, goal and an assist. This is his first action in the 2024 campaign. Again, trying to set Dominguez free on the run. They're both there. And a foul called on Manuka Pereira. It was Igor Dominguez who was tripped. A free kick for Central Maine. Approaching the 15-minute mark here. A couple of goals for the Mustangs. Igor Dominguez 5 minutes in, and Jeremiah Gomez 5 minutes later.
I just see a card come out, Rob.
I was looking to see, yeah, book's out. Referee showed that yellow card quickly. I just didn't see to who.
Yeah, not sure.
I'd assume it went to one of the Eagles, but I don't know what the reason would be for any kind of argument in the Mustangs, though potentially Igor Dominguez did kind of get up wondering if there'd be a yellow card produced because he was fouled. Pretty good chance to go in on goal. Mustangs got a break as they blow that dead. They'll get a chance to do the free kick again, as that was gifted right back to Husson. Igor Dominguez to take the free kick. Igor into the area. Headed high but not out, still dangerous. And Zuzi beaten to it by Molina. And Zuzi back on it though. David and Zuzi. Two defenders out there by that touchline. He'll have to give it away eventually. Gomez, a great ball and almost headed home. Almost got the bounce as well. Ivan Dominguez just missed the header.
Well, a sneak attack on that, Rob.
I was thinking about Nzuzi. You don't know what he's going to do when he gets out wide like that. We've seen him advance toward the goal. We've seen him make that pass and almost set up a goal right there. Past the 15-minute mark. A great start here in Auburn for Central Maine. Seeing a goal now, it's number 41. I'm going to check at halftime and make sure that, because DeWitt's listed as 41. I was told Barr was starting. Could be a situation, too, where jersey numbers early in the season sometimes can get changed. Igor Dominguez could not get into the area. It's well defended out wide by Naguera. Let's see. Yeah, it was Naguera out there. And Zuzi. Weinstein on the challenge. Good battle going on here in the near side. Played ahead by DiPilato. Cameron back to Waters. Igor Dominguez in traffic. He's called for the foul.
Marion Daff are cheering on Matty Waters from North Wales, Rob. So we've got an international audience tonight.
That's great to see. Time in North Wales right now, about 11:15, I think. I stay up late to watch the CMCC Mustangs over in the UK. 5-hour time difference. This game will end about 1 o'clock. Can understand why Alfie said his dad wouldn't be staying up to watch this one and watch this one.
Mom's watching live. Yeah. Alfie, no action yet, nursing that injury. If you missed the pregame interview we had with the well-spoken Alfie Bashford, the captain this year for the CM men's soccer team.
Alfie said I'd like to get in around 20, 25 minutes. We'll see with a 2-0 lead if they will put Alfie in at that point. Now played down that touchline again. The run is on for Nzuzi. Nzuzi's got Enticknap right there with him. Joe Enticknap from Swansea, Wales. It's a great ball to Dominguez. Igor with a save. Oh, that's a good one.
Good save and good adjustment by Igor. He was able to get that left foot come in around somehow, some way, athletically able to get that shot off when it looked like he wouldn't have a chance at it. He's a magician out there. He and David here on the right side, I mean, he can go by guys in a phone booth. Of course, nobody knows what a phone booth is anymore.
Not anymore.
Just the old folks at home like me.
Ivan Dominguez. No way through that time for the Mustangs. DiPilato to Nzuzi. 3 defenders out there on Nzuzi. They know what he can do. Now reset. Waters and Cameron playing pass. It's calling Waters, Cameron, and Alfie Bashford the 3 Lions. And now there's a 4th British player here. Derek O'Forey from England. 4 Lions doesn't have the same ring to it when you talk about English players. It has to be 3. We'll retire that nickname for now.
Well, we're glad to have them. They're all fine young men who come in here to this program from all over the world to play here, soccer and athletics here at CM.
Oh, but Antonio is also added to the roster today. Hope to see him in action later on. That's popped high by Gasser. Gasser got clipped. He got hit with a boot. Grabbing his knee, looks like, but he's also grabbing his face. I didn't see where that got him. There's 2 players going for the ball and came up a little high, and Gasser got clipped.
Yeah, I think he maybe took a shot in the face here.
Yeah, I think so. He's holding his knee, but I think it was really on his face that We'll stop the clock here with 25 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. The 20th minute. A lot of action so far in the 20th minute. We've had a couple of goals, Igor Dominguez and Jeremiah Gomez.
We'll look at the goals while we have this time right here, Rob. Here's the first one coming.
Igor Dominguez, you want to talk about placing a shot. It isn't always about power. You can find the accuracy in just the spot that no one can touch it, especially the goalkeeper here, Jamie Barr. He's going to be successful. He's made that turn to his right foot, and just picture perfect. Into the top corner, nothing at all Jamie Barr could do. The second goal, Barr was even more helpless here because the defense, miscommunication, you'll see it here. That allowed Jeremiah Gomez to work his way past the last defender into the area. It's only he and Barr back there. And Barr, he looks like he got a foot on that.
Yeah.
Almost was able to knock that away. A tremendous effort by the young keeper. But unfortunately for him, it went right back out to Jeremiah Gomez, and Gomez, no problems there. And Gasser coming off. I hope he's okay, but being helped off.
Yeah, I see it right here as we zoom out a little bit. Chris doing a great job on that elevated camera for us a little bit. Let us know at home if you're noticing the difference here from being down at the field level as compared to, I guess we're about 15 feet maybe in the air with that pole. 12 to 15, I guess.
I think the view when you're watching a soccer match from 15 feet as opposed to straight on with a camera angle really does give viewers a lot more look at the field and what else is happening besides just what's in the field of vision where the ball is.
Yeah, and we don't have to shoot through the kids going into the game. I mean, those poor kids, they'd come up like they were supposed to come to midfield, and we'd be yelling at them, get out of the way. They didn't know. So it's one of our innovations here. Made a new stinger too, Rob. You saw that Muncie Media stinger come up on the replay. That's new for our broadcasts here.
Looks like it was a contact to the knee to Florian Gasser. He's back underway, no card assessed here. That's intercepted by Nzuzi. Weinstein trying to work down that touchline, and Nzuzi's there. So is DiPilato. You call DiPilato's name a lot in the first couple of contests. He hasn't had much to do so far here tonight. That's been a good thing for the Mustangs. They've really held the Eagles away from their goalkeeper, Gaylor Kazadi. Here's the first corner of the game for Husson, though. Puerta's over to take it. Setting up right-footed. He'll try to swing that toward the goal. Pick out a target wearing a dark jersey in the area. Headed down. Now be on the corner this time from the right side. Carlos Echeverria will take this one. He just entered the game in the midfield. Echeverria in swinging corner. Let's do it again. Carlos, a second team all North Atlantic Conference freshman last year. Made his season debut as a sub against USM. Played 59 minutes in that game. That's headed high. Hard to work the ball into the area against this Mustangs team. And the long shot from distance from Beckett Parkin is harmless. Nzuzi. DiPilato. Kazadi's got to watch out for Neto's advancing on him. Neto's quick and he's aggressive. Going to force the issue out of the keeper. Kazadi, though, the rookie showing some poise. Parkin. A Bangor native. Parkin dropping that off. Echeverria. Carlos Echeverria from Caracas, Venezuela. Parkin. Long into the area, and that'll drift harmlessly wide for a goal kick. We're halfway through this first half. Both goals in the first 10 minutes by Central Maine, if you're just joining us. Igor Dominguez in the 5th minute, and Jeremiah Gomez in the 10th. Mitch Cameron and Matty Waters both back on defense. Cameron. To play that out wide. It's under pressure. It was deflected by a Husson player, so this will stay with Central Maine. Miguel Soto. Igor Dominguez. Auger. DiPilato resets. Here's Nzuzi. Auger. Gomez. And Nzuzi trying to play that across. The flag's up. And offside the call. Now, Central Maine bench thought the flag came up early, as that looked like the ball wasn't played by the man who was offside. It went through. That was their complaint. Said, hey, Tiro Nong was on. Matty Waters trying to head that away. Puerta settling for Husson. Echeverri. That's a decent ball toward Weinstein. Weinstein right across the face of goal, and a shot deflected to the 18, and Mitch Cameron plays it to safety. Maybe a chance to counter here for the Mustangs. They turn it over in the midfield. Puerta. Trying to return that pass to Puerta. It was foiled right at the 18 by the Mustangs and Matty Waters. Igor Dominguez going to get to this. Not quite. Great play. It was Adam Woods defensively, the sophomore from Rhode Island, who just entered the game a couple moments ago. He's got it now. Woods played in only 3 games last year, but he did start the season opener against USM and played 57 minutes in that match and got into the contest against Wentworth as well. So it looks like more playing time on the horizon for the sophomore from Burrillville, Rhode Island, an Ocean Stater. Enticknap. Parkin. Eagles trying to switch the fields. A little too far, and it's a throw-in. Trying to connect over there with Nate Chamberlain. Puerta intercepts. Looking to pick out Weinstein. There he is. Weinstein's volley, tough shot with a man on him, and he couldn't put it on frame. Big part of the reason why, ball bouncing, but he also had the freshman from Montreal, Massimo DiPilato, who was right there with him. It's one thing I think people talk about Central Maine is they talk an awful lot about the scoring power on this team, and rightly so. But that defense is awfully stout, and DiPilato, what an addition he's been. Played right in Quebec's League One last year, Ligue 1 for AS Laval. Being used a lot as a right back this year, as a left back in that Premier League. On the run again, Igor Dominguez won't get to this. Jamie Barr alertly off his line to claim. Husson trying to force the issue, they're working quickly. Enticknap. Weinstein. Played back toward Parkin. Husson wanted a call, didn't get it. Nong had taken that away. Ball into the area. Settled there by Chamberlain. Actually scratched at Adam Woods, 28. Woods has it now. Mustangs full value for their 2-0 lead. They've had the bulk of the possession, more scoring chances. And you look at territory, they've had the ball in the front half quite a bit, much more than the Eagles have. Igor Dominguez intercepted that. Ogre. And Nzuzi Gonna step up onto that immediately. Left that for Ivan Dominguez. Back to Nzuzi again. He's through. And the shot. Oh, parried nicely by Jamie Barr. That saved a third goal.
Yeah, that was labeled near side.
It'll be corner number 4 for the Mustangs.
Barr with the save. Not only that, got it up and over. No rebound out there for any of the Mustangs to jump on. They get the corner.
Sam Boynton, the sophomore. Justin Violet, the junior. They'll enter the game. Igor Dominguez, one of the men replaced. Mikel Soto. Nope, it's Gomez who's coming off. Soto was heading for the touch line, which is a setup inside the area. On the corner. Cameron. Shot deflected. Now the Eagles. Weinstein. Hopped over the challenge of Cameron. Parkin playing the long ball ahead. Neto trying to get to it, almost did. Matty Waters got there and played it to safety. A throw in for the Eagles. Neto pestering there, but the Mustangs still with it. It's another Central Maine throw. Soto there to take for the Mustangs. Nong. Nice back heel. No one there on the other side, though. Back at Parkin. It's turned over. The Eagles have been a little careless in the midfield as far as possession is concerned. And that's another Mustangs throw. Victor Blanco will come in now, the sophomore from Caracas, Venezuela. Oh, he's not being allowed in yet. He thought he was going. Looked like he was waved in too, but no. And Nzuzi got through. That's squelched in the area and a very alert play from Beckett Parkin. Parkin still carrying. That'll be stolen. Matty Waters with a steal. He and Cameron working well. Justin Violet's first touch. Play that through to Sam Boynton. And too close to the keeper. There's Barr again to smother. Carlos Echeverri. Puerta. That deflected off of Weinstein. Looking for Nzuzi. That went off into Knapp's foot. That rolls out. Short of the flag, so it's a throw-in for the Mustangs. Put it out of the air by the Eagles. Weinstein played that back. Echeverri back outside. The Eagles look to break out of their back third. Beckett Parkin. Parkin took a look upfield, trying to go long. It's nothing there. That's a good ball up to Puerta. But diffused once again by the Mustangs defense. That time Matty Waters. Tiro Nong up the sideline. Boynton's there. Boynton into the area. Mustangs with a chance perhaps here. It's deflected just wide of the goal, and it's another corner for Central Maine. They're fifth here in the first half. That's right, minute 32. Victor Blanco's been waiting a long time over there.
He surely has.
Alfie Bashford's coming over as well, so both players will come in. Alfie said he wanted to get over the half-hour mark, and it's not far from there. So Bashford in. He's taking Soto's spot. Nico Puerta's come out of the game for Husson. Mitch Cameron. Deep Pilato, strong challenge from Weinstein. Josh Neto, keeper's off his line too. Neto trying to work by Alfie Bashford. That's a lot easier said than done. Alfie just kind of suckered him in there. Kind of let him over, and then once he showed the ball, it was gone. Flags up for offside. Free kick now for the Eagles. Fast and furious start to this game if you're just joining us. Igor Dominguez, picture-perfect shot in the 5th minute, opened the scoring. And Jeremiah Gomez, after a miscommunication by the Eagles defense, found himself in the area one-on-one with Jamie Barr, the keeper. Barr almost able to snuff that out, but Gomez went right around him and scored into the empty net. About to get our first look at Derek Ofori. Ofori, the 4th English player on this team, a fan of Manchester United. I asked him before the match. Have to wait a little longer. This is a Husson throw. Chamberlain. He's made some solid plays back on the defensive end for the Eagles. Victor Blanco. Oh, given away. This is Sam Boynton. Boynton waiting for some support. He's got some now and waited a little too long to dish the ball as that allowed the defense to defuse it. Andrew Auger. Auger, great battle with Endicnap. And subs will come in now. Obed Antonio also coming in, former Lewiston High School player. I mentioned Derek Ofori. And Zuzi gets a rest. And Tiro Nong is also coming off. So a first look at both newcomers here for the last 10.5 minutes of this first half. Hoofed right away. Great volley out of the air by Manuka Pereira. That's off Violet. Took a deflection though. He kicked it, so it hit a Husson player. Ofori made the throw, deflected off of Mitch Cameron's head. Weinstein. Good physical challenge there from Justin Violet. Violet forces the ball into touch. It'll stay with the Eagles, however. 36th minute. Woods. Pereira knocking that ahead. Here's Blanco. Over to Woods again. And the Eagles have really had a hard time getting out of their back third tonight. They've worked it out now into the central midfield. Up to the center strike, but no further as that's DiPilato comes up and boots it right back. Weinstein. Strong play by Parkin. Weinstein again. Out-muscled by Ofori, and Auger into the end of that play. He was called for the foul. Ofori got some contact at the end of that. The referees will have a conversation now.
Yeah, we had all kinds of players checking their body parts coming out of that action.
Everyone's okay, and the end result, a free kick for the Eagles. And Ticknap's going to take this. He's got Blanco right there with him, Victor Blanco now. Eagles played that quickly. Worked out wide again to Ticknap. Blanco. Woods. And forced back to the keeper, nowhere to go on this left side for the Eagles. Pereira will try the other side. Back at Parkin. The Mustangs team on them so quickly. That's Mitch Cameron who was there, instrumental in regaining possession. Alfie Bashford, his first touch, playing that back toward Kazadi. Ofori. Derek Ofori picking out Sam Boynton. Boynton Lost his balance, regained it. Violet almost bailed him out. Echeverria to Parkin. And again, the defense right there. That was Matty Waters again. Igor Dominguez back in the contest. Looks like he's replacing Ivan Dominguez, who'll get a break. Is that Ivan coming off?
I didn't see anybody come off.
Well, he's coming over now, so I think, yeah, he's making the jog now, yep.
I thought we were going on the power play.
It's not what you want if you're an opposing team of this
No.
Mustangs team, is to have an extra player come on against you when it's Igor Dominguez. Ivan's taking his time moseying off the pitch. Waiting for him. Violet. Violet still. He wanted Boynton. That was foiled. DiPilato. Leandro Auger with it now. The freshman listed from Cabinda, Angola, another Lewiston Blue Devil. Antonio. That's stolen by Blanco for the Eagles. And Ticknap's got some time. Dominguez was closing him down, and there's Bashford again to pop it sky high over here. Let's see. Does end up out into touch, and a throw in for Adam Woods and the Eagles. Well, Woods will defer here. He'll let Ticknap do that. Pereira. He's a native of Rockville, Maryland. Didn't play in the first game of the season against USM, but he did feature against Wentworth. He's wearing the captain's armband tonight. Victor Blanco. Woods had a hustle just to keep that in play. And Jamie Barr again. "40 minutes gone into the last 5 minutes of this first half." Well, that was dangerous as Justin Violet decided to poach. Alfie Bashford, he's in a race there with Neto. And Bashford uses his height there. Smart play just to head that back to the keeper. Neto's got speed and strength. The one place he's not going to beat Alfie Bashford is in the air.
Yeah, that's a great advantage Alfie has, being the range he has. He can get that ball that's coming down before anybody else can react to it.
And Neto can make a lot of plays out there, too, despite his height. He is a very crafty, smart player, but against Alfie as well, who's equally crafty in that department, tough order. Here's a chance now, and a shot just over the bar as the Mustangs turning defense into offense. The man who scored the opening goal, Igor Dominguez, with another opportunity. Well, that happened quickly.
Yeah, and you can see what Igor, he can thread the needle, Rob.
Igor more known for setting up goals sometimes with Ivan Dominguez, although he's got 16 and now 17 in his own right. Ivan's got 38 goals, the player of the year and first-team All-American last season.
Yeah, headed there again.
That's played through. Sam Boynton, can he get there? Boynton! And he tried to take it off the volley, and it hopped away from him, and the shot wide.
Yeah, hard to get the angle on that one.
Yep. Running out of space, it was a tight angle, and the ball bouncing up on him. Not an easy shot.
We're about 5 seconds off on our clock. Game clock's 5 seconds ahead.
A big 3 minutes for the Eagles here if they can pull one back before the break, but they've just had few chances. We barely mentioned Gaylor Kazadi down in the goal, but maybe here. Flag stayed down. Neto's onside. Here he comes, and Kazadi, we'll mention him now, came out to take one away from Josh Neto.
Yeah, read that well.
There was the opportunity for the Eagles. That's through. There's Ofori. Derek Ofori. To play that back. Igor Dominguez. DiPilato. Igor. Ran right into Parkin. DiPilato switching the field. Smart play goes over there. Matty Waters had plenty of space. Antonio. And Justin Violet trying to play it back in his direction. Was stolen. Waters there again. There's Obed Antonio. And really looking to single and pick out Sam Boynton, and Boynton's got it now after the deflection. Play to the edge of the area, Igor Dominguez. Out wide, Ofori. Great to see him get a debut goal, especially if just coming in the game. Great tackle by Leandro Auger. And Tignap nowhere to go up that touchline. Now Parkin's got some space, scratch that Echeverre. Echeverre. Bashford tried to slow him down. So Alfie that time didn't really rush into that challenge, as again, he is nursing a sore foot. Nothing overly serious, but not going to take a risk in a non-league game. He knew he had some support back there, and they combined to take the ball right back. Blanco tipped that away from Mitch Cameron. Carlos Echeverre knocked that down, and there's Alfie to knock it away. Well played once again by Adam Woods. He's been very strong, the sophomore, in that central defense. Pereira. There's Woods again. Joe Enticknap. Playing that very nicely was Auger, who came back to claim. Leandro Auger. Parkin was pursuing him. Mitch Cameron. There's some room over there in that right touchline. Woods is watching. Cameron's got support arriving. Cameron trying to play that through, and Igor Dominguez was waiting there, but the pass not quite hard enough. It never reached him. The final minute of this first half. Is there time for one more opportunity for the Eagles? Here they come. And it's played behind, belted away, and that'll pretty much do it, as Violet won't have time to do much with this under pressure from Blanco. They both come tumbling down to the turf, and that's the way the first half ends. 2 early goals for the Mustangs. Igor Dominguez scoring at the 5-minute mark, and 5 minutes later, Jeremiah Gomez doubling the advantage, 2-0 to Central Maine here at halftime in Auburn on Munzing Media.
Forensics has grown so much, and it's very beneficial to the criminal justice system. I was always one of those kids that watched forensic files. That was something I loved. Just a science person all around, I always have been. The instructors are some of the top forensic experts in Maine. They really know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. CMCC is very lucky to have people like this. I'm an intro to criminal justice and criminal law and report writing. It's a lot of the baseline of things I have to be knowledgeable about. I want to do crime scene photography. The forensic science program is preparing me to start thinking, like, what's important here? What do I need to look for, like, right off the bat? You never know what you're going to find.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary downs in the heart. The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting. Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division.
In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Same thing as always.
That's the front of the net.
All those little things to make you what you are.
Zero, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. That's it right here.
We join you here at halftime, about 7 minutes left in the half. Caleb Lamb joining me. Caleb's got a new position here. Congratulations on your new position, Caleb.
Thank you very much, Rob.
Assistant athletic director here for the college. Tell us a little bit about what your background is to come into this role and what you're looking to do within the role.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I've spent most of my time in sort of your shoes on the production end of covering high school and college sports here in Maine. But this will be a little bit different, kind of trading in either the producer's seat or the play-by-play chair for more of a behind-the-scenes role, but one that I'm excited to get a chance to get my hands dirty with and kind of tell the stories from a different viewpoint and kind of be able to help you and Rob Kennedy kind of be able to get the information you need for the broadcast that's just going to take things to the next level.
Well, that's what we're always looking to do, is we're always looking to improve our product, and we have a good one, but you never sit still in this business, as you know, and it's great because there's so few people really that are trailblazers like you and I were with this streaming stuff. So we've seen all the trials and tribulations you can go through with this. I mean, but look at how far we have come. I mean, today we're using an elevated camera, a PTZ camera. The kid's controlling it on a joystick, and we're just doing fantastic stuff here.
A little bit different from the old radio days, and maybe tape delayed on a VCR style video broadcast.
Exactly. I mean, there's no power out here. There's no Ethernet out here or anything else, and we're still sending this to folks around the world, so that's fantastic. As you come into this program, a well-established program with Dave in charge for years, and so much more to do as sports keep getting added, adding women's hockey this year. You're a big hockey guy, Caleb.
Oh,
that's got to be really exciting for you to be walking into that situation.
It's good to see, too, because it's one of those things that this area in particular just feels like it has needed it. For those outside of Maine, the Lewiston-Auburn area where Central Maine's located sits right in the triangle of Lewiston High School, Edward Little High School across the way in Auburn, and just beyond the hill here out back of us, St. Dominic Academy, three of perhaps the most successful hockey schools in the state of Maine. I mean, between Lewiston and St. Dom's alone on the men's side, you're talking 50-plus some odd state championships, so just outstanding stuff there. So to be able to cater to the girls' programs that have been doing pretty well themselves, St. Dom's and Lewiston having their own girls' teams. You've got the co-ed team with Edward Little and Levitt, the Red Hornets. So it just gives another chance for high school players to be able to play at the next level while continuing their education. And as you know, that's always a good endeavor.
Fantastic. And you're fortunate here on campus already to have a successfully built men's program run by Coach Kenoran, and Coach Kenoran is going to do the women's program here for a year or so, I think, until things evolve. And
Rob, I apologize. I've got to cut you off here because now my new duties are calling. They want to get this second half started.
Well, I guess
so I'm going to turn it over to the Rob and Rob show.
I guess we'll bring Mr. Kennedy back in, and that will be great. And, that's one of the things that happens sometimes. They're going to start early. There's 3:39 left on the clock. We were having a great interview with Caleb, and all of a sudden we look out to the field and
everyone's on the field.
Play on.
There, let's get rolling.
Well, we wanted to show the goals. We'll find some time during this period of time, Rob, to be able to find those goals.
Grab my binoculars. Forgot to put those back on.
And I think where this is, it's a partial exhibition game. You know, they didn't take the full 15 minutes, and, you know, Husson in class, they'd like to get home as soon as they can. So lights are on here at the complex. That's going to give you some beautiful pictures. Chris back at the joystick, giving us the views from that PTZ camera.
Central Maine now in this second half, attacking from right to left. There's a steal from Miguel DeBojo. You'll see how many different players have come into the game for Coach Bermudez. Igor Dominguez. Igor being pursued by Pereira. Got right by him on the edge of the area. Igor into the area. Trying to center that in front, and a shot and a goal. Igor sets up Ivan, it's 3-0. Just 35 seconds into the second half.
Take a look at it, Rob.
You watch what Igor Dominguez does to set this goal up. I mean, he has to work very hard to get past Pereira on that near side. Into the area. Almost blown up there, but then Ivan Dominguez settles the ball, and once that happens, good luck stopping him from that range. Ivan's 39th goal in his career for the Mustangs.
I didn't have time to get the clock set going.
The lead now 3 for Central Maine. Eagles digging out of a hole here. And they'll get a free kick just shy of the center stripe. Victor Blanco is taken down. Woods restarts us. Adam Woods with it again. Woods past Ivan Dominguez. Looking for Alejandro Mora. Alfie Bash from the edge of the area, switch to the left foot to clear. Igor Dominguez popped it high in the air, was knocked down by Blanco. Now Igor down that touch line. Into the area again, oh, Pereira. Great play to knock that away, but it's a corner for Central Maine. They're 6th of the night. It's usually been in Zuzi from that side, and it will be again. Matty Waters calling for the ball. He's a big target that far side as he makes his run toward the goal. It's up, punched away. Good work by Jamie Barr. And a shot from distance off a volley. Mitch Cameron did pretty well with that to put that close to the goal, but it's wide. And a goal kick for Husson. Blanco. Turn that over to Jeremiah Gomez. Gomez got the yellow card in the first half. We're trying to figure out who was in the referee's book. It was Gomez for some dissent. Carson Sear, Madawaska native, top of the state. Want to connect with Dubojal. Cameron. Bashford. He'll wheel that away. Mora heads that down. Gomez. Oh, he almost got through. Manuka Pereira did just enough to get that away from Gomez, but he's right back at it again. He and Pereira in a foot race. Gomez emerging victorious. Look at him go. Gomez taken down. And let's see, that'll be a penalty. That'll be a penalty. The referee had to take a look. But he throws the hands up to stop the clock, and an opportunity for the Mustangs to make it 4.
Give me a little look at the sidelines.
That all done with the speed of Jeremiah Gomez. If Ivan Dominguez is stepping up to take this, this could be a milestone goal for him. If he tallies, that'll be 40 in his Mustangs career. And he is the one standing over the ball, parked on the spot. Jamie Barr has certainly had some challenges here in this opening debut game for him. And a goal by Ivan Dominguez blasted to the back of the nets. He's got 2 here in the second half. It's 4-0.
And got the flip. Take a look at it, Rob. See the official trying to get everybody back.
Ivan just calm, cool, collected, waiting.
I think that's how you want to be mindset-wise.
And he sent the keeper bar the wrong way. So 2 second-half goals for Ivan Dominguez. Ivan had 5 hat tricks last year, and he scored in all but 4 games. And a quiet first half. But not quiet in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Not at all. In less than 5 minutes, the Mustangs have doubled their lead. It was 2-0 at the half, 4-0 now. Now Husson battling back. Put into the area, but cleared away. Played out wide to Nzuzi. Di Pilato. Bashford in the near side to Gomez. Playing that long, too long. Jamie Barr's got plenty of time now. So I'm going to look at the box score in this game and see Barr in his first start giving up 4 goals, but it has not been him. Well, when you look at the 4 goals that the Mustangs have scored, I wouldn't think any of them can really be faulted to the keeper. He's been put into some difficult situations. Oh, this might get some attention of the referee. He is stopping the clock. And a yellow card being assessed to Carson Sear. So each team now with 1 player in the officials' book. Sear, the sophomore from Madawaska. We've seen him before. He was a former Southern Maine Community College Seawolf. Played last season, scored 16 goals, was all conference in the YSCC. Actually had a goal in a 3-1 win over CMCC last September 28th. Doesn't seem like he has fond memories of this Mustangs team as he went out very aggressively coming in the second half. There's quite a rivalry in the YSCC with Central and Southern. Now with York County and UMaine Augusta into the mix. A lot of fun here in the YSCC in the Pine Tree State.
We can get some of those in-week games without the long travel out of state.
Igor can't catch up to this. It'll be a goal kick. Of course, programs in different spots. York County playing their first year. UMA's in their second season. And the established programs of Central and Southern Maine. It might take a little time for York and UME to get to that level, but a lot of talent in this state. And this is a very good league. I don't think they'll get there. Echeverria.
Just take a look at the international roster that the Mustangs have put together here.
Pablo Moroto. That's into the area. Alfie Bashford mixed up on the far side with a Husson player. That was, might have been Sear over there. It was. That drew some shouts from the Husson bench. Waters removes the danger. It's put right back in. Here's Dubojel. Blanco. Left footer to the edge of the area now. The Eagles trying to work something here. The flag stays down for Alejandro Mora. And a great save made by Kazadi. Hasn't been challenged at all in this game until right now, but he was equal to that. And that was a tough shot. It looked all the world like Husson was about to get on the scoreboard. Kazadi, the freshman from Richmond, Maine. If you scratch that, that would be Cody Cleveland's information. Here's Tiro Nong. Nong on the run, shielded away by Dubojel. And a throw in over on that far touch line. It's Central Maine's possession.
As you can see, lights on at the complex. Beautiful night to do anything. Boy, this is a quintessential September night in the state of Maine.
Kazadi listening from Johannesburg, South Africa. That's where he played his high school soccer as well, the Hill.
I'm going to take tomorrow off from school again, Rob.
Yeah, rub it in. Something brewing now for the Mustangs once again as they're back in the area. Manuka Pereira with a great play and then got the ball kicked into him accidentally on purpose by Igor Dominguez.
Yeah, spent all yesterday and today looking at all the pictures on Facebook, kids going back to school, teachers going back to school. I was having coffee, Rob, as I was looking at all those.
I was jealous about that. A good day both days. I had a lot of fun, but it's definitely hard to want to leave the porch in a morning like this morning and not have a cup of coffee and just relax. Is the Husson player down? Just
yeah, we'll have to stop our clock. Let's take a look at that save, Rob. I saved that if we had a dead ball area, which we do, so we can take a look at that beautiful save. See the whole coming up here.
That was a tremendous save, and again, this pass is great.
Tough ball to control, but they do it well.
Really two passes that sent right back toward the 18, and here's the shot. And tipped just up over the bar.
Oh, that's nice work.
Well, Dalton Wing says that he just has an embarrassment of riches at the goalkeeper position.
Yes.
Cody Cleveland, Skalor Kazadi, and of course his captain, Arno Nagasaza. Not dressed tonight. He'll be back later.
Well, as we said, they know what he can do.
Oh, yeah. Cody Cleveland had the clean sheet against Thomas. Had 4 saves.
37-21.
Jamie Barr, Pereira, Dubojal. Blanco trying to switch fields. Now it's in the middle. Oh, quite a jersey pull there. That should get a yellow card. Let's see if Mitch Cameron escapes. I don't know. Looks like he's being called over. They won't go in the book for that. You see that quite a bit, though, with a jersey tug as obvious as that one. Often that does get a yellow card produced, but not here. Each team will stay with one player in the book. Gomez for Central Maine and Sear for Husson. Played out wide to Bojol. Echeverria was knocked down. That's a foul called. That was on Gomez, who's on the yellow card, as I mentioned. Mora into the area again. This is better from the Eagles. That deflected. Shouts for a handball from the Eagles bench. They won't get that call, but they will get a corner. Their third of the night. Manuka Pereira over there with the corner from the left side. Setting up right-footer to swing that toward the goal. A line drive corner, no problem at all there for the Mustangs to clear, and maybe a chance to counter too if they move quickly. They have numbers. Here come the Mustangs. 4-on-2. That's played into space. An opportunity here. Gomez. And the Eagles get back just in time to take the shot away. Waters. Mitch Cameron. Cameron ahead into the area, and out comes the keeper bravely, Jamie Barr, sliding down to smother the ball. And to get there is Leandro Auger, who hasn't scored tonight, but has been instrumental in the Mustangs' attack, was bearing down. Cameron played back. Di Pilato. Massimo Di Pilato. Mustangs taking their time here in the 56th minute. Popped up high, and Zuzi's over there, but couldn't catch up with the ball. Oh, Tiro Nong knocked that away, and a chance maybe for an attack here is Nong. Just won't get to that. An alert play by Alejandro Mora. Number 11 out there in black and green. Eagles trying to attack. Again, they move the ball quickly through midfield, up across the midfield stripe, but ran into trouble right when they did. Oh, a chance now again for the Mustangs. Nong backing off.
That's insane.
Dubojel. A couple players we haven't seen in this Husson team tonight. Again, this is a friendly for them. Mario Alvarez, the senior, first team North Atlantic Conference. Husson MVP and the NAC Tourney MVP in 2022. He played at Wentworth, not playing so far yet tonight. Mora. Mora trying to work his way past Matty Waters. Cameron nudges that ahead. Here's Nong, trying to avoid Dubojel. Nong has support. Gomez. And that's booted away by Adam Woods again, right in the middle of the defense. Carson Sear, the edge of the area. Now Sear won't get past DiPilato. Is that over by the touchline, out into touch? And it's an Eagles throw. Pedro Molina is going to head back in this contest for the Eagles, the three-time all-conference player in all three of his seasons with Husson. That's popped in the area. Trying the bicycle, didn't work. Cameron ahead toward Tiro Nong. He's got Igor Dominguez up there with him. 4 back for the Eagles. Igor Dominguez outside the area, trying to walk back in as he did when he set up the first goal of the half. And he does put it in, and a great header right at the keeper, Jamie Barr. Oh, the chance was there. That's given away to Gomez. Tiro Nong held that in. That's turned over to Husson. Played back to Echeverria. And the Eagles trying the attack again, just no way through. Alfie Bashford spun around. Ref says play on. Now out wide, it's Alejandro Mora. Mora skipping by defenders, here he comes. Mora, that's headed away. Massimo DiPilato came over to save the day as Pedro Molina back in. He'll replace Manuka Pereira, and the captain's armband being handed over to Miguel Dubojel. And it's Dubojel in the contest right away to take the throw in. Dubojel taking on 4 defenders. Set back out to Blanco. Played into the box. Here's a shot and a goal. It just snuck in. Husson on the scoreboard in the 60th minute. It was in a crowd of players. I'm not sure who got the last touch on that. See if we can see it here. It's Pablo. No, it's Carson Sear who got it. No stranger to scoring against the Central Maine Mustangs. former Seawolf down in southern Maine, scoring the goal. So Sear, all conference last year, scored his first goal for Husson. Won't count in the overall tallies for him as Tiro Nong was taken down. That's still a good feeling to score anytime you do it, and Carson Sear continues to play well against Central Maine. What uniform he's in.
Well, you mentioned Husson was starting to carry some of the offensive play, and good for them.
Eddie Waters to Tiro Nong. Nope, that's Gomez, excuse me. Nong's gone into the middle. They're looking for him right now. It's too far. And played away. It's played back by Cameron. Gomez there with DeBogle. And that's out for a goal kick. Husson's got one back. If they get another quick one here with a half hour to go, things get awfully interesting here in the second half. They've kicked the door open a little daylight shining through. And they have work to do. Ivan Dominguez over on that far side with Pedro Molina. Barr the keeper. Mora played that back to Adam Woods. DeBogle. Echeverri. De Pilato shouts a handball. Play continues. Auger. Massimo De Pilato. I'll play that long toward Ivan Dominguez. It's cut out. Carson Sear again. Over here to Mora. Alejandro Mora. And it's stripped away. Those Waters again. Actually scratched that time was Cameron. Cameron dispossessed his Gomez to touch it away from Mora. Cameron dancing past to Bogle. Igor Dominguez. Great foot race there with Pedro Molina. That's a corner for Central Maine. Corner number 7 on the night. Neither team's done particularly much with these corner kicks this evening. Mustangs have had 7 out of the 10 allowed in this game. Jeremiah Gomez over to take it from the left side. As we played an hour, entering the 62nd minute, in fact. Gomez into the area, headed high. DeBogle had to reverse gears. Yeah, the Eagles look to press here, but they can't get out of their back third. Maroto played that ahead. There's a Central Maine player down behind the play. That's Leander Auger. Auger's still down on the turf. Referee wants the clock to stop as they'll get Leandro off. 3 goals here in the second half. The first 2 came quickly, just like half number 1. The first half, 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Igor Dominguez and Jeremiah Gomez. Well, Ivan Dominguez says, I can top that. He scored 2 goals in 4 minutes. Scoring in the 46th minute and putting away and converting a penalty in the 49th to make it 4-0. Carson Sear pulling one back on the hour mark for the Husson Eagles. Ogre's okay. Looks like he'll stay on.
We'll open up our coverage of baseball on Monday the 9th.
Getting busy down here, isn't it?
Saw Coach Palmer here after practice. He's excited about this season.
Sierra wide. Mora. Mora working back. There's DeBojel. Blanco. Noguera worked that ahead. A skipping shot. And that's not easy for the keeper when it skips off the turf like that, but Gazzotti made it look easy.
See the lights on here at the complex? Beautiful night.
Gomez couldn't handle that pass, which was overcooked right in the touchline. He says, my fault. That was a tough one to handle.
We actually prefer it when the lights come up and gets a little dark here because we don't have changeable skies like we do when the sun's out. You get better pictures at home.
A beautiful night. Early shows tonight.
Oh, boy.
Can't ask for better. We'll be begging for this come mid-October. That's over. Mora's head. And Mora intercepts as the Mustangs really tried to counter quickly. Not quickly enough. Echeverri. Carlos Echeverri. That was stolen. Gomez switching the field. Nzuzi. Haven't seen an Nzuzi flip tonight. That's one of the few things lacking in this contest so far. 4 goals, but he does not have one of them, at least not yet. Now the Eagles pressing down that far sideline. Thibaut Desorme. Alejandro Mora. A pretty good tussle over that touchline. They'll call the foul on Central Maine. That'll go against Matty Waters. That's a free kick to Husson. Carlos Echeverri standing over the ball. Miguel DeBojel is there to join him, but Echeverri will take this, left-footed.
I stopped the clock to catch up and then didn't restart it. Thanks, Caleb.
Decent ball, scrum in the area, it's loose. And out of play, it's a corner now for the Eagles. Corner from the far side. Mora takes it. Molina. Ball spinning, stays in play. The Mustangs hoof it away. A chance to break, perhaps. There's Igor Dominguez, and the Cavalry's there joining him. Tiro Nong looking to stay onside. They're playing the long ball through. They're onto it, too. Great ball, great finish, 5-1. Ivan Dominguez, a second-half hat trick. That is his 6th hat trick as a member of the Mustangs.
And here it is, Rob. What a through ball.
Oh, Igor just set him up. Those two are on the same wavelength, aren't they? Can't ask for anything better on that ball, and again, it just sets the speedy Ivan Dominguez through. And the rest, again, Barr came close. He should really set him up for an impossible task, as it's 5-1. Goal in the 66 minutes. Ivan from Igor. The 4-goal lead restored. Sam Boynton back into the contest, number 4. He's heading over to the right side. Ivan's come out. His night might be done. Mora. Husson will keep battling, though, no doubt about that. Foul called on the Mustangs, so a free kick now to the Eagles. They played that short. Oh, nice back heel. Here comes Husson again, and oh, so close off the upright. Very, very close for Thibaut Desorme. Desorme made his debut as a starter in the opener against USM. Came on as a sub against Wentworth on Sunday down in Boston. Freshman from France. Almost getting a goal back for this Eagles team. Gomez, oh, nice turn. Kept it in play, too. He was taken down, so a free kick given to Central Maine. Cameron played that back to Alfie Bashford. He'll do so again. That was played long. Gomez thought he might be offside, so he held up. Easy play for Jamie Barr back there. Molina played that ahead. Echeverria played that back. Actually, more, excuse me. To Echeverria. Kazadi, the safety valve, he'll play it back in his area. Di Pilato. Bashford with plenty of space. Gomez calling for the long ball. Bashford went wide to Waters instead, who's hassled by Mora. So Kazadi will reset. Back inside the 6-yard box. Violet played that back. Kazadi's had enough of this, bashes it out to the midfield. Adam Woods heading that ahead. Carlos Echeverria. Played back outside, Husson. Popped that across the face of goal, and it'll end up into touch and a throw-in. As Mitch Cameron's out there, got a cramp.
Yep, then cramp.
You said that could
prevention.
Be a factor tonight.
Yeah. He's all set.
It's a throw-in for Central Maine. A couple subs coming in. Silas Montigny, Nico Puerta, both entering for Husson. Mikel Soto back in for Central Maine. And Obed Antonio will come back in as well in his debut for the Mustangs. 70th minute of the 90. Central Maine's been in control from the start, scoring twice in the first 10 minutes. Igor Dominguez, Jeremiah Gomez. That's played into the area. There's an opportunity here and a shot blocked. It was Pablo Maroto who arrived to take that opportunity. Maroto's been used as a defensive sub most of the time he's played. He's played a major role in the back line. Does have 5 goals, though, in 45 games. A senior from Las Rojas, Spain. Husson still pressing. Scoreline not reflecting their play at all. A foul called on the tackle from behind. Victor Blanco didn't agree, and it's a free kick for the Mustangs. That's popped high, and Dubojal heads that down. Montigny and Gomez. That's off Montigny, and Gomez won the throw-in. Igor playing pass with Antonio. Here's Tiro Nong. DiPilato plays that out wide. Soto. He's been used sparingly in this game, Mikel Soto. To head toward Igor Dominguez, he'll run out of space. And a goal kick now for the Eagles. DeBojel. Victor Blanco again. Mustangs right up on the ball once it's received, trying to force the issue as that's through to Montigny. Montigny across the face of goal, just over the head of a teammate, but follow through on the far side results in the second goal. Looked like that was played by the Mustangs, but you'll watch right at the top of your screen. You'll see this ball across the face of goal. And the Mustangs will just jump into the play here, the Eagles will. And blast it in. It's Pablo Maroto. And we just talked about him and his defensive skills. Mentioned he already does have 5 goals. That would be number 6. Of course, this is a friendly for the Eagles. So the stats not countable in their overall numbers. But a well-worked goal for Husson to pull one back. Gomez held off by DeBojel, but Gomez still with it. DeBojel down to take him down. The referee coming over. And a free kick outside the area. We'll stop the clock with 17:32 to go. Jeremiah Gomez is up to his feet. Looks like he'll be all right to shake off that hit. Miguel DeBojel with a yellow card. So he's the second player in the book for Husson. Third in the game as Jeremiah Gomez is on a yellow card as well. Obed Antonio. Mitch Cameron's going to come in. Ivan Dominguez thought his night was over, but he's stepping back on as well. Jeremiah Gomez will come out. And also Tiro Nong being replaced. Actually, Igor is going to come off, and Tiro's going to stay over here. He's been moved from the right side to the left.
Well, I think it's a case Husson's kind of found their offense a little bit raw, but the Mustangs, I think, have taken their foot off the gas just a touch here.
Obed Antonio. Across the face of goal, headed away. Yeah, dangerous delivery there for a moment. Hustle handled that well. Now the Eagles on the attack again. Puerto moving forward. Slowed down for a moment, but he's got it back again. Puerto worked that out wide. In toward the goal, and in the end, an easy pickup for Kazadi. Here's Tiro Nong. Played ahead, that's Boynton now with it. Sam Boynton, the sophomore from South China, Maine. Kel Soto. Cameron. And Zuzi on the right side. And Zuzi being watched closely by Thibaut Desorme. Yvonne doing Zuzi. DiPilato. Now the captain, Alfie Bashford. Up down that touchline, Antonio on the pass. Nong shielded off. That's a goal kick for Husson. Nate Chamberlain back in the contest. Number 29, he'll head back on defense. He'll replace Pedro Molina. Free kick going to Husson here. As we're at minute 75. Cameron plays that back. Alfie Bashford. He's got a pursuer there, and Carson Sear. Sear with 1 goal already. And Matty Waters will come in. He'll replace his countryman, Alfie Bashford. So one Knutsford England man replacing the other. Now, if he did get into the contest, we were wondering how much he'd play and how effectively, as he's nursing a sore foot. And he got some minutes in and did well. Tiro Nong spun that away from danger. Sam Boynton, recipient of that pass, was behind him from Violet. Cleared away by Woods. Popped high by the 18, Sear battling for it with Di Pilato. Sear, a very strong player. Got by Di Pilato, has it again, and out comes the keeper, Kazadi, to make the play. It looked like Sear was going to beat both defenders and get a glorious scoring chance. Low ball headed high above Montigny, and that's out for a goal kick. 7 goals tonight. 5 have come in the second half. 2 in the first. Igor Dominguez, Jeremiah Gomez made it 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. Ivan Dominguez scoring twice as they open up the second half in the 46th and the 49th minute. That latter one, a penalty kick. Carson Sear pulled one back for Husson to make it 4-1 on the hour mark. And Ivan Dominguez completing the hat trick, the 66th minute, before Pablo Moroto pulled one back to make it 5-2. Ahead toward Boynton. Boynton shed the defender and shoots. Oh, good touch by Jamie Barr. Got just enough on that to keep Boynton off the score sheet. It is a corner, though, for Central Maine. Number 8 on the night. And Obed Antonio. He's over to take it.
Stay with us post-game. We'll have the Edge Nutrition Play of the Game. Want to thank Coach Palmer, his family business, sponsoring Play of the Game for every single game that we do here during the school year.
Unless things change, I think the award might be engraved. That was well played on that touchline by Miguel Dubojal as he went and stole that away from his Spanish compatriot, Mikel Soto. Boynton. Soto playing out wide toward Tiro Nong, as Violet with him. Nong. Right to the edge of the area. Soto. Nong's got some space this time. Can he pick out someone in the area? That deflected in and popped high over the goal. Victor Blanco got a foot on that. Always dangerous when you're that close to the goal. You don't want to knock it past your keeper, but he did very well to pop that out of play. Another corner, though, for the Mustangs. Once again, it'll be Obed Antonio. Antonio left-footed. Here's the outswinging corner. Nobody there in white in the area. They'll reset outside. Soto showed too much of the ball. Was taken away from him. Maroto hustling down that touch line. He lost possession. Gained right back, however, by Thibaut Desorme. Boynton. Justin Violet now has Boynton with him. The pass is behind him. Boynton will go retrieve. Flag was up anyway. He'll have to let that go. And they call the offside anyway, though. The bench doesn't like it for Central Maine, as they felt that it was Boynton who was offside. Not Nzuzi over there in the far right wing. The flag up and the whistle blown. As we're at minute number 80 here of the 90. Puerta. Victor Blanco. Played that toward the area, deflected wide. Montigny's on the hop. He'll get there first. But he was dispossessed. Nong's got company there with Dubojel. Tiro Nong now on the sideline. Justin Violet making his run. That was good work by the Husson defense, too, as they stepped up and made sure that that through ball, if when played through by Nong, was going to be offside. It kind of stopped Nong and allowed the Eagles to get more men back on defense. In fact, they did get the offside call, because that's where the free kick's going to be. Played long down that touch line on the left side. Desorme. Maroto. He has the most recent goal in this game, the one that made it 5-2. A throw in for Central Maine. Joe Enticknap's going to come back in, the freshman from Swansea, Wales. Maroto will come off. I think Maroto, night's done for sure with only 8.5 minutes to go. Dubojel. Nice work by Victor Blanco. Dubojel's there to help out. Just saw him touch that out wide. He's calling for a return pass. That deflects down toward the goal line. Last touch by the Eagles. It's a goal kick. Hudson's next in action on Saturday. They'll head down to Massachusetts and take on Suffolk University. Home on Tuesday. Tough opponent coming up for the NESCAC, the Bowdoin Polar Bears. Make the trip up to Bangor. It's a Tuesday afternoon match. Central Maine with Bridgeton Academy for an exhibition on the road on Tuesday next week. Next home game a week from tomorrow. Get our first visit from York County Community College. And a trip to Hampshire on Saturday, and Berkeley's coming up from New Jersey to play on Sunday. That should be a great contest. Two very good teams. Berkeley is a mainstay in the postseason of the national tournament. And that's a corner. As Antonio put that out, too good out of touch, but it ends up over the goal line. Desorme will take this for the Eagles. Good corner. Got all the way through, always dangerous when it bounces in the area, and almost turned into gold there by the Eagles. The shot over the bar. Lands inside the area on a corner. You never know what's going to happen next.
Jailbreak.
That's when keepers get nervous. Yulor Kazadi. Nong on the pass from Matty Waters. Antonio played that back to Tiro Nong. Ivan Dominguez nowhere to go. Strong challenge put on him by Victor Blanco. Couple of turnovers each team. Playing a game of you take it. We got a foul called as Silas Montigny is down. Helped up by Mikel Soto.
Good little sportsmanship right there.
Yep.
Hand clap.
So they stopped for an injury, not for the foul. Waters. 2 men on him. He has to get rid of it and does. Oh, played well over that touchline to keep that in by Tiro Nong.
Boy, that was an athletic play
Sure
right
was.
there.
85 minutes gone. Into the 86th we go. Antonio down the sideline. Tumbling out of bounds, Tiro Nong. DeBojo there tightly, won the throw. Huerta. Knocked ahead. It was Castellanos. Alejandro Castellanos, number 23. And a few players in this contest. The only one from Bogota, Colombia. A lot of nations represented in this game.
Sure are, Rob. That's fantastic.
It is.
The world's game.
That's right. On display here in the Pine Tree State. Something you wouldn't have expected 25 or 30 years ago, but wow, as the game changed and grown here, and these programs, both Husson and the NAC and Central Maine and the YSCC, are really recruiting, if not worldwide, certainly Western Hemisphere wide.
And it continues to grow in other places here in the state of Maine as they're redoing Fitzpatrick Stadium, going to be the new home of a minor league team.
Get to pick up my season ticket spot next Saturday.
There you go. That's fantastic. And I assume those games are going to be streamed or covered or something, Rob?
I think so. I think the USL won. The USL Championship has a deal with ESPN Plus. Soto trying to get through. And what I've been hearing, I don't know if this is true or not, but it wouldn't surprise me given that, well, if you're the owner of the team or part owner of the team, you can call some shots. Tommy Caron might be the guy doing the broadcast for that team. I won't see it all that much. I'm planning on being there for almost every game, if not every one. I'm waiting a long time for this.
Those of us here in the state, thankful for Tom Caron, all he's done to represent the state of Maine on a national level.
I like to refer to Tom as the other broadcaster from St. Michael's.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
he graduated right before I arrived.
Your two brethren right up there at St. Michael's?
Yeah, he was the hockey broadcaster for the Purple Knights. And I was following in his footsteps once removed. Bruce Zeman in between us. And all three of us still calling hockey. Bruce Zeman was the voice of Middlebury College for several years. And St. Mike's is surprisingly has some broadcasters around.
Didn't do any field hockey, did you?
No, we didn't cover that.
I say that because Rob knows my niece was up there at the time. In fact, she's in the Hall of Fame at St. Michael's.
Right.
She was an All-American, had an Olympic tryout.
What year was her graduation year? As we'll stop the clock.
Gosh, early 90s.
Right, so I was there at the same time, yeah. Sure, I saw her play.
I bet you did.
But at the time up there, the only media to cover was the college radio station.
Right.
And we could do two sports, basically, basketball and hockey, because you had the power connection and the ability to use a phone line to tap into and dial the phone line to connect to the studio and call the game that way.
Yeah, the old days, you had to have a phone line put in. You heard Dave go by. Used to see Dave go by.
Yeah, right.
When we're down here on the field, and now that we got Chris running the high camera, Dave can scoot by. You don't see him. Chris doing a great job with that. I told him it's going to be. I had a video game for him to play, and he's playing it. It's doing terrific. He's winning.
He's done great.
Yeah, it's been great.
I'm watching some of this on the monitor, and yeah, it's great shot. And he's followed the action tremendously. So we're into the last 2 minutes, minute 89.
Nate Munsing at home. One of our producers says, looks great.
Kazadi. Leandro Auger. He was badgered there. Great play by Victor Blanco to force the turnover. Headed away toward Tiro Nong. Nong's right there on the touchline. He's got some company there. It's Tabojol who's there with him. Turnover given right away. It's Carson Sear again. First shot saved, second one, no problem. So a giveaway proves costly. And the Eagles pull one back. It's 5-3. Probably not enough time to get back much further, but Thibault scored his first ever goal for Husson.
Yeah, it's going to give Coach something to talk about with the boys.
There's the careless play. Great save at first there by Kazadi, but yeah, no one picked up. The pursuing Thibault Desorme, an opportunistic goal. Probably too little too late for the Eagles, but again, we mentioned earlier, they're not going to stop battling, and they were rewarded with that third goal. A foul called, and Leandro Auger, who's going to go home beaten up a little bit tonight. He's injured in the first. With 42.2 seconds left, they'll stop the clock to tend to Leandro Auger, freshman from Cabinda, Angola. And count the nations of this game. Tiro Nong from South Africa. I said start the clock again.
You're going to let it run.
Yep. Massimo De Pilato from Canada. 4 English players on this team. Madrid, Spain for Mikel Soto. And over on the other side for Husson, Portugal and Spain represented, Venezuela, France, Colombia, England, and Wales. I think I've gotten all of them. Switzerland, I forgot about Florian Gasser, went out of the game earlier. He's from Switzerland. So about a dozen different nations represented in this contest tonight. And that'll do it for it. Siren sounds, and that is it from Auburn. A 5-3 victory for Central Maine in this friendly tonight. At least a friendly from Husson's position. And we'll do our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. And, well, really, when you score a hat trick in about 20 minutes, you're likely to get named the Player of the Game. And once again, it's Ivan Dominguez. He came into that second half with the game 2-0 in favor of Central Maine. Quickly made it 3-0 and then 4-0. All by the 49th minute. Second one on a penalty kick. And rounded off his hat trick in the 66th minute, making it 5-1. 5-3 the final score as the Eagles pulled a couple back after that. But a victory for Central Maine. They're second of the year. They're 2-0-1. The Husson University Eagles will stay 1-0-1. This is an uncountable game for them.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We will have our Player of the Game. And stay with us here for that. That was a quick change, but we'll do that. We'll take a break, and then we'll set that up, and we'll come back. We'll have...
Looking for Ivan?
Ivan. Yep. I had to remember who we went with.
Well, he's making his way over now, so we'll talk to him in just a moment.
We're going to get that set up. Why don't we take a quick break, and we'll do that, and then we'll come back. Stay with us. We'll be back post-game after this.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last.
We won't break after.
We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before.
Thank you.
You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
How many points tonight?
Same thing as always.
3 and an assist, I think.
Little things to make you what you are.
0 on 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
This is,
1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
this is 6th career hat-trick. Yeah, I'm sure you probably don't know. I do. 644. Not bad. 40. 38, 39, 40. So this.
Yellow, green, and 1 for 10. 7 was close.
Have you got me?
Yeah.
But he became a good guy. He scores 3 goals. Suddenly he's not so grumpy. That turns to be nice.
Ivan, get in here. Ivan Dominguez, you hat trick.
Yvonne to me.
Yvonne.
Yep.
I could be Ivan.
You were for half the year last year.
Yvonne.
We set to go? Okay, we got Ivan Dominguez here. Hat trick tonight. Boy, you guys 2-0 at the half. You came out and put on a show in the second half and just couldn't miss. Had the penalty kick and others here and wasted no time.
Yeah, I couldn't put one on the net on the first half, but I just got to be patient and then keep the same intensity on the second half.
Well, they really kind of mark you up. They know that offensively you're one of the go-to guys, so sometimes you're setting people up as well because you're drawing a lot of the attention of the defense.
Yeah, of course. They're always trying to stop me, but they got to remember that I got good teammates on the team as well. So, yeah, that was what happened. They just tried to stop me, but my teammates was able to give me the ball in the second half, and I was able to put in the net.
On the penalty kick there, you looked cool, calm, and collected, just taking your time. Looked like you made a little feint there, try to get the goaltender to move there.
Yeah, of course. I kind of watched the goalie that he jumped a little bit earlier on the right side, so I just put on the left side.
Well, we want to wish you continued success here. Save some of those goals, will you? We're going to need them.
Thank you so much.
Our player of the game, Edge Nutrition player of the game, hat trick for Mr. Dominguez. Congratulations. Well, we'll send it back to Rob Kennedy here, and Rob will wrap it up, and we'll be here back on the 9th for baseball. But before that, Rob will wrap this one up. Rob?
Well, you look at the numbers here for Ivan Dominguez. Tonight's goal, he scored 39, 40, and 41. It's usually 41 goals tonight. His second goal was number 40. His third was 41. 6th hat trick now in the 1+ seasons he's played now here at Central Maine Community College. He is just a goal-scoring machine, and the Igor Dominguez feed to set him up for that last goal was just sublime. So you look, he mentioned his teammates, and he's right. The firepower that Central Maine has up front with both Dominguez's. When you look at Jeremiah Gomez, who had a goal tonight, take a look at some of the other players up there. David Nzuzi, who didn't score tonight, but scored in other games. Both of the 2 other games he scored in. Just so much firepower on this team. The midfield's strong, and of course that back line is outstanding as well. And they played most of the night without Alfie Bashford. And Raimundo Labota didn't play tonight either. He was out with a bit of an injury too, so they kept him on the bench tonight. He got a goal in the last time we saw this team here, a 2-2 tie against UNE. So again, an arsenal of riches right now for Dalton Wing in his first season, and a win tonight, 5-3 the final score, Central Maine over Husson. Mustangs back in action on Tuesday. They'll be back here next Thursday. York County Community College. We'll see them for the first time ever as they make their way up to Auburn, Maine. We'll have that broadcast for you. And, of course, Rob Munzing mentioning baseball coming up soon. Tomorrow, in fact, correct? Rob will put his headphones on. I kind of caught him off guard with that.
Yeah, I was doing some administrative work. Yeah, baseball on the 9th.
9th, that's what it was.
Yep. And we will have all the games here all fall. Baseball, softball, volleyball will be getting going as well. And, of course, soccer action.
It'll be a long soccer season, we hope, here, playing well into the fall, and we'll have all the games for you. So that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. The final score, 5-3, Central Maine with a win over Husson. I want to thank the entire Munzing Media crew. My name is Rob Kennedy saying so long from Auburn. The Mustangs with a victory here at home on Munzing Media. All right, sorry about that.
That's okay.
I didn't realize your headset was on.
By surprise.
Yeah. Right, yes. Well, I won't throw it to you again.
No.
At that point.
It's okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting the end.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.